I made $53.10. Again, I'm excited because what I had planned to do is actually working. Okay? Excited. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hello, my hustlers. It's your girl, Ro, and I'm big. All right, it is now time for our end of the month calculations. As you guys can see, I have a smile on my face. That's because we've made some progress, okay? We made some progress. I'm so excited about the progress that we have made. So the end of the month calculations have been calculated. We're gonna combine them together because I wasn't able to record the video on the end of the month, the 30th. So today is the 1st. Okay, so we're going to get into calculating what we have. And you guys, again, I'm excited because what I had planned to do is actually working. Okay, so we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes. I might need to put these glasses on. No, I don't need the glasses because I can't see. All right, so I am going to turn the camera around so you guys can see my accounting sheet. You guys, this really has gotten me in the mood to be an accountant. Am I too old to be an accountant? I think I'm gonna go back to, because I haven't finished my business degree, and I want to finish that, but I also want to add accounting to it. I think I'll be a great accountant. Like, I literally, when I tell you guys, I stayed up all night trying to get these numbers together. That's why I didn't get the video done. But I got these numbers together, okay? And I was able to go out and make some money today. And I just got some new stuff going on with that, all right? So you guys will get a chance to see that. And I got something new that I want to do as far as the hustle. But you guys will get a chance to see that in another video, okay? So the meat and potatoes, let's get into these numbers. All right, let's go. All right, you guys. So I am back. And let's get into it. So again, we use the same method that we used for the month of November. Same thing, same numbers. Of course, this has more scratches, circles, or whatever, because this is how we were using to check off what we've paid and what the amount we did pay out. The circle ones are the ones that we didn't pay the full amount, so we were able to get pay half or some of it. So that we did still have a balance. So this right here was the balance due with the past due balance that was here. And so that's why we were able to make these arrangements. And that's why this is different from this. So this will be different for the following month. So let's start with the bills. And this is my monthly bills, my reoccurring bills that doesn't change. That includes rent, light, cable, phone, car insurance, water, storage, life insurance. Okay. And I think that's it. So that's what it is. This is what I normally pay out per month. Okay. But this is what it was after I had got behind. Okay. And so, yeah. So this is what it's looking like. All right. So as we go into the new month, I don't have any, well, I have one past due. So that $3,000 went all the way down to this because I made arrangements for everything else, and everything else just about is caught up. But for the new month, so we're at $2,285.52, and like I said, we are making progress because this has definitely gone down. It was $2,325, and it went down because my car insurance has gone down for the new. It's time for my renewal, and that has gone down. And then my light bill has gone down because, of course, we're into the colder months, so we're not using the air conditioner as much, so that causes the light bill to go down. So that plays a major role in that, and everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, so that's the bills. And now let's get into this debt. This is our thing. This is the thing. All right, so for the month of November, we calculated everything. This is what we owe on a monthly basis. This is what our total debt was. And of course, we checked all this off. I'm excited because you guys, I was able to pay everything, whether I paid it in full or not. As you know, the ones with the circles and the crest, the slashes are the ones that I did get payment arrangements on, and I did not pay the full amount. So I was able to get to speak to someone about getting, paying less than what I owed. And so that's what that is. That's what, this is the amount that I was supposed to pay. I didn't calculate what I actually paid because, of course, that would be less given the fact that I didn't make all the amount that I needed to make. But we're going to get into that. Let's get into that. All right. So that's what that is, you guys. So do you guys see this? $66,607.90. I managed to pay off a whole $1,000 worth of debt. Okay. And as you see, the monthly went down as well. This comes from me, contacting the creditors, getting lower payments and things of that nature. Some of them I'm on debt management payments, and they may close the account. At this point, I'm not concerned with keeping the accounts open as if they're going to cause more harm than good. And a lot of you are in this position and you just feel like you fear losing, and you really are losing. You're helping yourself. Okay. And me not having my business where I'm having to pay out an additional $700-800 a month helps with me being able to pay more towards the debt. Okay. And that's what your goal is. Your goal is to eliminate some things so that you are able to get back on track and get yourself out of debt. Okay. Now, right now, to a lot of you, it's like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you trying to do this by yourself? There's help, there's this. I've reached out to debt management companies. I've reached out to everybody's telling me, they was telling me that they couldn't help me. So I had to figure this thing out on my own. And I'm glad I got denied and rejected, because now I'm able to see what I'm doing wrong and what I've been doing wrong. Okay. And so I'm excited and I'm proud of myself for even getting myself to this point. And again, if you are experiencing this, if you have been feeling like you cannot get yourself back on track, you can. Even if you got to close out all of these accounts and minimize your monthly payments, I can probably get this, scratched out into less with debt management. But at the end of the day, I feel more comfortable doing it on my own. Okay. Because at least I have control of my money, and I'm not paying out extra thousands of dollars to these companies for doing it for me on my behalf. All I had to do was keep calling. Hey, can you help? Can you help? And they offered to help. Okay. And that's all you have to do. Just keep calling. So this was my bank account information. What I had in there versus what it was at the end of the month. This has changed. Okay. The last one, it looks different. I erased it, everything. That's why I like doing it in pencil. What I did was I went back and I put in what the amount was on the first. I felt like it was it was easier to understand where my money went, because by the fourth, I had already paid off a couple of bills. So this amount that was left in my account was definitely not this amount. So to start for the month, this is what I had to start paying my rent, and whatever else was due for the month. Okay. So this definitely looks different. I think, on the first, when I first did this, that amount was different. I'll have to look at the video to see, but I think that amount was like $1,000 or something. So it's like $2,000 difference. Okay. And then, at the end of the month, after everything is said and done, I got $1,500 to roll over into the next month. Woo! So I got $1,577 to start paying my bills. Okay. And that's good to have, considering, not having anything and trying to make things ends meet, try to rob Peter to pay Paul. I literally can see a couple of bills getting paid and not getting behind. Okay. So that's the goal, right? But I owe it all to this. My income itemizations. Okay. So this is something that I realized, like when I first showed you guys this right here, it was, I didn't know, I just said income, but this is actually the itemization. So I broke down everything piece by piece, little by little, as I was making it, and by the day. Okay, so the days, some of these are not in line, so I had to go and, like, this arrow means it should be there. So when I do type it up and put it into the system, that's what it should be. Now, when I calculated this is the amount that I came up with from what this is. But then I realized that I believe some of these client paid cash or whatever, it's off a little bit, because I think I included something with something. Like, I think this was in here. So I don't know. But however it go, I went back and I did it again. So I didn't go back and do the itemization one by one, little by little, which, if I'm in accounting, you guys, if I am in accounting, I would have to literally do all over again, just to make sure everything meets and matches what it's supposed to meet and match. Okay. So this will be my itemization for December. I haven't started that yet, which I'm going to go ahead and start this because I did work today, so I won't get behind in entering in income. Okay. So this would be starting in income that I make. So this doesn't include the income that's already in my account, you know, what cash I have, none of that. This would be what I made as of today. Okay. And it would be added to the 1,500. I think it was 15 or 1,800 that I already have. Okay. So that's what we do with that. So that's why it's blank. So I haven't started that, but, I'll go back and add it, and then I'll add it to this video. Okay. So as you can see, what I was referring to with the itemization total, and why it was not matching is because, hold on. It's because my income totals is 40.60. So it's off by a little, not that much, by $20 something. But I also believe that it has something to do with the fact that I had some cash that I actually used or spent before I started counting the money. Because I did go to the store for something, and I do believe I used cash. So that could be where that little $15 or so went. Okay. But again, I'm still excited about what I was able to achieve. So my income totals, okay. So for the month, I received this amount for Cash App. Zelle, I didn't make, like, I usually use these for, like, my clients, and that's why I put clients. So when my clients paid me, I made a total of $1,805 for the month with my clients, okay. And then this is what I made doing my delivery. So I was able to make $495.75 for the month. Now this is pretty low for me. Usually I'm making this a week. So I do believe it has everything to do with me transitioning into my home and trying to figure out what days I can work and things of that nature. But I got to do better with this. So next month you're gonna see this gonna be so much better. Okay. And then, of course, my miscellaneous child support. And then I put gift because this is what my daughter gave me to go towards her part of our bill that we share. So I still wanted to include it as income. Okay. Regardless of what, because I use it to pay our bills. Okay. And then this is shoot. It's no secret. This is my paycheck. This is the company I work for. It's no secret because you guys will know once I do my video on how to apply with them. But this is what my paycheck was the 2 times that I got paid, because I do work part-time. So as a part-time, this is what I make a month for my part-time job. So this is what I made for the month. And a lot of people don't even have this. Okay. And I'm happy for myself because I didn't think I never really looked at what I have, but I haven't like really paid attention to my month. I have in the past when I had a full-time job and didn't have this other little stuff going on. I just never really took the time out to really like get into the meat and potatoes of my income. And this is so exciting for me to see, because now I get to see this grow over the course of the next couple of months. And speaking of which, this is the first day of the last month of the year where we all begin to make our New Year's resolutions, and we figure out what we want to do better in our lives for the new year. And I'm happy to have been able to get myself started in the last month, so that the new month, the new year, everything is going to fall in line and be okay. All right. And I just want to encourage you guys who are struggling to figure this out, that everything is going to be all right, and you're going to make it. You're going to get through it. All right. So now we're back to the debt payoff calculator. Yeah, when I did this, you guys can see in the video, when I did this, I did the month. The beginning balance was this. This is the amount that was paid. And this is the remaining balance. So I thought it's okay. It wasn't 1,000. So wait, am I seeing this right? Yeah. So it wasn't 1,000. It was 430.16. But that's still good, right? I hope I did that right. We'll figure it out. But so let me explain this a little bit better. So what it actually happened is, when I paid the bill, I paid up about $1,000 worth of bills. But because of the interest that is charged to it, it went back up some. You get what I'm saying? So each month that interest will go down as I pay it off more. So hopefully I'll be able to pay off things this month. So going into January, they'll be already paid off, and I could just focus on the bigger things. Okay. So that's that on the paperwork so far for what we are challenging ourselves to do. All right, you guys, now that you have seen what we've accomplished thus far, let's get into, I'm gonna go ahead and start this income, what I made today. Where is my other phone? I think my son came in on my other phone. Yeah. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm on the phone. All right, so we're going to get into putting down what we've earned for today. And luckily today I was able to work all three of my side hustles. I worked Instacart, Spark, and DoorDash today. And I only did, like, I think one order per company. I did start a little late in the day, and I had the kids with me, so it was kind of hard to kind of like do what I wanted to do. But I did do it, okay? And I also wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be using to help me stay on track and to help me save, or help me reach my goal each month. My goal is to get $5,000 a month to pay all my bills. Of course, my bills, that's how much it is. And at one point I was upset about that, because I'm like, this is a lot of money for debt and bills to be paid, but it's preparing me for what's to come. As you guys know, what America is turning into and what rent is now. Like, I'm lucky to be in the place that I'm in, where my rent is fairly cheap for for what's going on in the world. And I've been able to live here for going on 10 years in January. And each year the rent goes up, but it's still not what is out there. So I chose to stay here because of that reason. I chose to stay here. I've been the first person in this home. Like, this whole 10 years, it's only been me. I didn't move into someone else's house. So it's a good size. It's enough for me and my kids. Even though they want more space, we have to do what we have to do until we get to where we need to be. And if I could continue to make $5-6 grand a month, then I'll be able to afford something to buy a home. Okay, so let's get this debt paid first, and then we can get into purchasing a home for ourselves, okay, versus renting, okay, because I'm definitely tired of that. I'm ready for my own home, okay. So yes, that's what I'm ready for. But I wanted to show you guys the little challenge. I'm gonna put it here, or I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put it in the description box below. And they actually sell these on Etsy. And you can actually make your own if you know how to do your calculations properly. But it has 30 amounts that you have to make for 30 days. Does that make sense? So one day you will have to do $50, one day you'll have to do $200, something like that. So each time that you make that amount of money, then you just cross it off. Okay, so you don't have to do it in order. It's not a day by day type of thing. But you will put your start date and your end date. And what I like about this is it doesn't have like a lot of high dollar amounts. Okay, but if you want to like kind of break it up some, so the amounts can be even less per day, you can. But the start amount, the lowest they have on here is $50, and then they got 55, and then it has 60 and 65 and 70. You know what I'm saying? So the highest amount it has is 310. No, 320 actually. 320 is the highest amount that it has. So making 320 is not that bad for me, because I made $425 for one client. So if I can stick to marketing and advertising for my hair business, I can make this in no time. So what I'll have to do is try to market and strategize what I have left. So the smaller ones I can do Instacart and DoorDash or Spark to do, like leading probably up. I think the most that I probably could make in a day is about $200. And that's just because of the time. Like I have to go pick my kids up and things of that nature. But I can more than likely do most of it during holiday time, where the kids are out of school and I don't have to worry about stopping to pick them up out of school. But I think this is definitely gonna work. And I'm gonna create another, like a vlog on this, as well as another video on explaining everything. But I just wanted to, touch base with you guys to show you what my next plan is to ensure that I make this $5,000. So let me calculate what I made today, because I think I'll be able to scratch off at least the $50, because I hope I made $50 for the day. So I'm gonna calculate this. I'm gonna come back and let you guys see. Okay, I'm excited. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, you guys. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. So after I calculated everything that I made for today, so today is November the 1st, and I made $12.42 dashing. I made $10.86 Instacart. I did one Instacart order, and I happened to be shopping for myself to come home, and I was like, let me turn it on real quick. And I picked up an order that was nearby that because I wasn't planning on. I figured I was done for the day after the other orders that I did. But I did 2 Spark orders, and I did 1 Dash order and 1 Instacart order. But the 2 Spark orders, I made $29.82. So I made $53.10. Good for me. All right, you guys. So that puts me in a great space. I'm ahead of the game, so I think. But I'm ahead of the game. So $53, that puts me scratching off the $50. I'm so tempted to add in the little extra change to make it the scratch off the 55. But we're gonna be positive, and I don't know if I used the right word. We gonna do it right. Okay, so now my goal starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna reach for the highest goal each and every day. So for tomorrow, I know it's impossible for me to make the highest goal, because I have to work my 9 to 5. Okay, and so we're not gonna include what the 9 to 5 pays, because again, it's hard to calculate that because of taxes and things. So we're going to just use the 9 to 5 as just the other money. That's not going to be a part of the savings. Not the savings, but the bill pay down money. So we can hopefully, if we do what we're supposed to do with the side hustles, making $5 grand a month, side hustles only, because November I had to include my work pay to even get $1,000 out of it. So hopefully, this is we're not gonna even say hopefully, we are. What we're gonna do is we are going to make $5 grand a month off of our side hustles, okay? And we're gonna use that to pay down this debt and pay these bills. And then we're gonna take all of our work check, right? And we're gonna put that to the side and save it. So when we go on our trip, we'll have some money for our trip. How about that? Let's work with that. Okay, so with that being said, our goal for tomorrow, I will be up tomorrow, drop the kids off to school, and I will be out already with the kids. So, and then I can go ahead and begin working my side hustles. Like I said, I have to reach for the goal that I need to reach. And the next goal, if I can get 85, I'm gonna say 80. I'm gonna reach for 80. I'll have, let me see, I dropped the kids off, so 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 hours. If I can do 20, 40, yeah, I need to be able to do $20 an hour. That's the goal. All right. So you guys stay tuned, because I'm going to be vlogging this as well. So stay tuned for the vlog. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notifications bell for the next drop of us getting our hustle on. And as always, be a blessing to others. Make sure you like, share this, because people are in need of trying to figure life out. Okay. And that's all I'm trying to do. And that's it. That's all. See you in the next video. Bye.